Chanel Rhodes. What a day, what a day. Hey now, what up, Cowboy Nation? What's happening? Welcome to the G-Lit Corral. How y'all doing, everybody? Please, thumbs up, check in, like, subscribe, push the button. We here, we in this place. Let me know if you can hear me. Give us a thumbs up, say hello in the comments. Um, just want to spend some time with you today and talk to our Cowboy Nation. You've been asking for it, and so here we are. We're back. I'm Greg Pittman, Western lifestyle influencer with the G-Look Corral. That's Good Look. We also give the Black Cowboy Ball, as well as the All Hoofs In Barrel Racing Series, and we'll talk more about that in the future. But just want to see how everybody's doing. You know, get our feet wet. This is the first of a whole series of podcasts, and again, it's the G-Lit Corral. If you got any birthday shout-outs, any functions, you know, you can go ahead and let us know what's happening. So let me go ahead and give y'all a little bit of an intro. G-Look Corral, all culture in our style.
Free mind, free heart, free soul, I'm free, nigga. No time, let go, unfold, believe, nigga. We on the path, I'm around, huh? That's a G-Look on the corral, huh? Plant a seed, then I sit down, huh? I'ma read the book, then I bow, huh? Woo! G-Look.
Living this life with a nigga know. Lift them queens, we don't call them hoes. We might scrap, that's as far as it go. I'ma show out at the function though. Taking out ass in the side to go. Four-wheel drive with the Puma hose. Had a little drink at the rodeo. Ears will black, but he came though.
G-Look Corral, all culture in our style. G-Look Corral, everything is now. Hey, that's kind of funky, huh? We'll mix them up, do different intros. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up, that subscribe, and that like, and let us know what you would like to see. I mean, this is your station. This is for the people, the unheard of people. We ain't got that Yellowstone money. You know what I'm saying? So we have to talk to the people that might have to save a little bit. But today we're going to talk a little bit about getting your horse's hair did. You know what I'm saying? We have a special guest. Her name is Chanel Rhodes, and she has a company called Main Tress. And it's all about, I think I'm saying it right. I got that LA public school education, so I'm probably saying it wrong. But we'll have all of her information in the community section on your YouTube channel. Again, please, I can't stress enough. Tell your friend to tell a friend. It's how we support each other. I'll definitely support you guys. Also want to give a major shout out to somebody that we're in bed with. And I know I'm messing your logo up, bro, because I got to get the colored logo on there. So there it is, Shade Tree Creators. Shade Tree Creators is this dude I met at a barrel race. And he takes the most awesome photos of action, not just barrel racing, but any type of equine action or anything like that. Just an awesome dude. We talked about our goals together as companies, and so he's definitely one of our sponsors. So if you guys need that shout out, I'll have his information also in the community section. If you want have an event, he travels throughout the nation, and his team is dope. He's a tall dude, you know, real tall dude. Look like a rocker, but that's my man Shelby. And so again, that's Shade Tree Creators. See what was going to talk about today. Again, getting your hair did. I want to get just a little bit of a recap. We did do the all hoofs in barrel race, and we'll talk about that extensively on the next show. So I wanted to give you pictures, let you know what the future brings, some of our sponsors. We'll talk about Ramia down in Arkansas, and we'll talk about what's our girl in Arizona, Charlie, and we'll talk about all our IE girls, Kathy, you know, and all of them guys out there that gave us support, Michelle and Denise and the whole crew. I call them my light-skinned crew, you know what I'm saying? And they just have been supporting us tremendously. So if you guys have anything you want to do in this equine world, you know, I think we all have a tendency to support when we can, you know. So again, today we had a chance to sit down and talk to Chanel a little bit, but I just wanted to get you guys' opinion briefly about the weaves on the horses. Is it okay for me as a dude to get that weave in my horse's hair, in Red Rock's hair? And I'll introduce you guys to Red Rock, which is my walker. You know, he dope. He's already pretty. But sometimes I see dudes with the horses braided, tails braided, and a little bit of color in there. And she go hard with it, though. You know, when I show you how hers is, it's like, let me see if I can pull up something. There she go. That's our girl there, Chanel. But look at that. She goes super extra with it. You know what I'm saying? Like what I look like that one picture right there. What I mean, I'm not discouraging guys from doing it, but it'd have to really be some hard stuff, you know, Snoop Dogg looking, maybe some blue rags up in there or something. But I think she does an excellent job, and I think you'll enjoy our little talk to her, you know, later in the show here. I also want to give a shout out to Back in the Saddle Riding Club. And we're always going to lift up our clubs throughout the whole Black Cowboy Nation and the Cowboy Nation in general, but with a strong emphasis on our brothers and sisters that are doing the right thing. And so they're down in Shreveport, Louisiana. And at some point, we'll get a couple of members, talk to them, see what they got going on, get the do's and the don'ts, how to shake it, how to keep the violence down, how to have a good time, give us some recipes, you know what I'm saying, have some fun with it. And we'll definitely go down and start attending some of these trail rides so we can do the show live from there. So once again, shout out to Back in the Saddle Riding Club. Let me see. My dude quit on me, so I'm working everything myself. There we go. Again, who's that? Okay. What's up, Kurt? Starting to get some comments in there. Appreciate that. Guys looking good. Let me see. I'm going to just tell you right now, I went hard 2 days in a row. I went to a Halloween party last night. Then I made a long run. And I'm here in L.A. to Orange County and back. That's why I look like my brother Willie. Scraggly. I didn't get cleaned up, so I'm a little bit raggedy today. And I'm kind of on autopilot, so my apologies. So I'll dapper up for you guys next time. You know what I'm saying? But we all family, right? The weaves in the horse's hair. You know, I'm a crusty today, a crusty old dude. But this is an honor to be able to talk to you guys. We have so many people that asked for us to start doing a podcast, talk about different subjects that matter within our equine world. You know, put a little funny on it, have a couple of interviews and do our thing. You know, in the future, we'll have our music. I won't have these shades on because my eyes won't be so bloodshot. You know what I'm saying? Be able to just kind of, not like I'm really looking at y'all, but at least pretend like I'm looking at y'all. You know, again, this is our logo. We call that the California Longhorn. And it's all about us coming down, God letting us come down, deal with this world. Of course, we all do it with the horse and the equine lifestyle, deal with all the deaths, the pandemics, all that. and the good stuff, But eventually, we're gonna go way back up. So that's what this logo is about. Our team, our writing team, they're geared up in our logos, and they'll have more and more gear that they'll be riding in. So we do sponsorship, and we do all kinds of goodies. So we do some giveaways. You can go over to our site. I'm not prepared properly. I'll throw our website up there. I think it might be floating on the bottom. Might be. It has the Cash App, all that. If you'd like to support, that's our Cash App down there. Any little thing to help pay these light bills, Ain't like I'm begging, but come on, man. Help a brother out. No, but all our information is down there on the bottom, and you can go to that's a good look today. That's our website. Go ahead and check it out, and we post a lot of goodies up there. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys hear this interview that we did, and I thought it was pretty awesome. And again, Chanel will have all of her information at the bottom, so you can support her company. Is growing fast, and here we go. Let's see how that's gonna work. That's it right there. All right. All right. G-Look Corral, Cowboy Nation. How you guys doing? We got a special guest in the house today, Chanel Rhodes. Very prominent equine lifestyle entrepreneur. Um, awesome personality. Loves magic, obviously, for some reason.
Absolutely.
You might see her on some shows, on some commercials, riding horses and doing different things on game shows, showing up at barrel races, and just turning it out. I mean, might see her anywhere. But I have a great deal of respect for her. And since we do kind of permeate, I guess that's a word, toward our females and our the strength and power they bring to a male-centric sort of culture. I just thought I'd have her on and just have her share some things with her. So without further ado, this is Chanel Rhodes, and thank you for coming on the G-Look Corral, Chanel.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, Greg. I appreciate that.
Uh-huh. So I said my spiel, but in your own words, how would you describe yourself and your niche in this culture?
So, I would actually call myself an equestrian entrepreneur. So, I made my hobby and my passion into a business. So, I brought the two together
Mm-hmm.
in a really creative way. I was not born into horses. I am a first generation equestrian. I got into this mostly when I was 20 years old. But I've always been horse crazy ever since a little girl. Never really understood why. My mom, she watered that passion for me. She helped
Uh-huh.
me believe that I could actually ride horses. I mean, it got to the point where I'm just like, hey, mom, do black people ride horses? I
Uh-huh.
I didn't get any representation. I didn't get any of that,
Right.
and here I am, just a little kid in the middle of Los Angeles,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm. And
in the
that's where
middle
you're
of the
from.
city,
You're from LA,
city
right?
life is all I knew.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, I'm from LA.
Okay.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that's what I would say an equestrian entrepreneur is the because I live the lifestyle as well. I compete. I do hunter jumpers. I do barrel races from time to time, and
Mm-hmm.
sporadically I'll do a gymkhana or two.
Wow.
And I love trail riding as well when I can get out there with
Yeah.
the G Look crew and the elite riders.
Right.
So that's always fun.
Well, you're definitely a bright face. Some faces and personalities stand out, and so you. Every since I've reintroduced myself back to the culture, I've always took a liking and a notice to you, me and Gray Area and our whole team. So you're
Thank
at
you.
parades. You're very supportive. Spirit is great. And I know you guys just did a move. You just shared with me off camera that you guys had to relocate. And yeah, so
Well,
talk a little bit about that.
this has been quite stressful. We were trying to save this barn, but
Hmm.
unfortunately, that doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we
Hmm.
had to move. But I mean, equestrian culture all throughout, these different areas where people actually wanted to develop on this land.
Mm-hmm.
You could put several condos there.
Right.
So what about the horses? When
Right.
I can put several condos there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
this our barn is actually going to be tractor storage for the ducks, I think, over in Anaheim.
Yeah.
So that's the barn's fate, unfortunately. But
No.
we have moved to a nice place, and
Uh-huh.
we're getting settled in, and just
Wow.
learning the layout of the land. Get to go do more trail riding too. So that's awesome.
Oh, good, good. Now, for a lot
Yeah.
of our fans and people that subscribe to us are curious or they're first time riders, very green, or just learning. Uh, a question that would come to mind is when you move like that, does do the horses have a little moving or culture shock?
It depends on the type of horse. Both of my horses show quite frequently, so they're used to like having to go and spend the night in new areas.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And adapting. I can only tell you about mostly about my tube. Now, I am a part of a barn of 12
Okay.
horses, so those horses they think that I own them as well because they see me all the time
Uh
too.
huh.
So
Okay.
I would say that they're part of my barn family, and they're always used to having to load and stuff like that, but each of them are quirky. They have their different personalities. Some
Yeah.
kick, some squeal.
Mm-hmm.
Some are complete, just some are
Yeah.
complete jerks.
Yeah.
But we have wonderful athletes that are on our team. So I'm very very. I love the horses that I get to work with. But
Oh man.
each of them are different. My two are settling in pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I got a pretty bitey thoroughbred that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
likes to bite.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
nothing's
though. That's a
really
pretty horse.
changed about that. And my
Mm-hmm.
mare, she's cool as long as she's being fed.
Yeah.
So
Man. Wow. That's something else. I mean, just knowing the nature of horses and just getting to know their personalities and stuff like that. And like I said, green people, young people that are interested in the culture need to hear people that look like them and who are them, hear them and their success stories and experiences and things like that. Talk a little bit about your business.
yes. So the name of my business is Main Tresses, and so I make wigs for horses.
Mm-hmm.
Something that you'll probably
Yeah.
wonder if you'll ever see. But what I like to explain to people is that people have been making extensions for horses for years.
Mm-hmm.
I just decided to put my own spin on it.
Right.
And make it my own. This is
Mm-hmm.
a whole new invention. Like no
Yeah.
one makes anything like this out there. Period. I'm the only one that
I
does
never
it.
seen 'em.
So, but they do. Yeah. Well, I mean, there are tail extensions out there, and there are people that do mane extensions, but they don't work like mine work.
Mm-hmm.
And also, too, I don't use horsehair. I use synthetic hair because they come in many different colors and it's more cost effective.
Okay.
So, what that allows me to do is if somebody has like a chestnut horse with a complicated red color,
That's mine.
I can do some
That's
color
what Red
mixing if
Rock
you send me a
is.
picture.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. That's what my horse is.
Yeah.
Red Rock.
Oh, yeah.
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 Chestnut
Hey, man,
red.
just let me know, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever
You
need
know, I
one.
don't
But
know if would that be is it okay to get a wave on a boy horse for a man?
so horse tail extensions are used in show arenas all over the world. This
Oh.
is something that just people do.
Okay.
This is something that people do.
Okay.
What I done is made it more cost effective,
Mm-hmm.
and I've made it easier to put in too.
Mhm.
Sometimes I guess it takes like 30 minutes. You have to braid and do all that with the traditional ones. Mine
Uh-huh.
is no braiding, no sewing, no crocheting or anything. You just need bands, and
Wow.
it's really easy to put in and really easy to take out. It's nothing like anyone has ever seen.
Man.
So my design is patent pending.
Oh, okay. So we'll have in the community section of the channel, and we'll be at the time of this interview, we'll be showing some clips and some other links where you can get in touch with Chanel and her business. So, man, it's just encouraging. I don't want to, I'm going to have you on several times throughout the run of this. So I just want to introduce you to our audience because you're so encouraging, easy to talk to, and I just want to introduce you to the G-Look Corral Nation, and
Thank you.
just encouraging, you know what I'm saying? So it was last minute. I called Chanel up and said, hey, I want to talk to Chanel. She obliged. So,
I am always
man.
down to talk. I am always down to talk.
Oh man, that's cool. So I want to thank you. And again, all of our information will be in the links below. And just an encouragement to any young entrepreneur or anybody who has an entrepreneur who has an idea or wants to come. It's an open market in our world. So there's always things needed, and that's someone to look up to. So again, thank you, Chanel. And
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you.
oh man, so enjoy your weekend, and we shall chat again. Next time you'll have your hat
Absolutely.
on.
Look forward to it. Thank you.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you. You have a good one.
Thank you. You as well.
All right. Okay, so that was a little interview that we had with, again, this is some of her work. I like the one on the right, left. I like the Soul Sisters anyway. But if you're going to do that with that silver popping, with the whole Glodine, Barry White wife and them used to do that back in the day. So, that's popping. I like them all, though. She always show up, show out, too. She's not shy about that. So if you kind of flashy, I think I'm a little bit flashy. I'm just toe down today, but this is something. This is a good way to just like you wax your car, you put some rims on it, or you put some furniture in your house. You can go ahead and turn up. And so she'll be at our ball. She came to our last ball, and she'll probably come with her horse and her whole thing on our blue carpet. With her product. So again, another shout out to our girl Chanel, and I'd like to thank her for being on the show. And I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in for number one. We had a test run back in the day, but this is the real deal. We got sponsors, we got events coming up. We'll be live in location. I'll have my crew helping me out, so we won't be all over the place like we are now. But I appreciate the comments that we're getting right here. Please like and subscribe. I need to get to a certain number so I can go ahead and make this worthwhile. And tell your friends, if you want somebody to get shouted out, their club, somebody that's just exemplary in your community, somebody that gets down with the get down. Out here we have a lot of clubs and people that do that, so we just want to put special attention. So we'll always have someone on here. We'll have some music. We just have some fun with it. And so I'm a little dry today, but thank you guys for tuning in. And so what we'll do is we'll chime on out, and we'll run this all week. This is a streaming thing, so if you want to share this with someone, sure appreciate that, and tell them to go ahead and chime in and comments. And, I see all the comments, so I'll hit you back, and give me the thumbs up, subscribe, and share. But again, thank you for tuning in to the G Look Corral, and you guys have a blessed one, okay?